Hello and thank you for attending my PowerPoint presentation on March 7th, Hoyoverse's favorite child. She is the mascot of the game and the only character that has birthday art for reasons that I believe should be obvious. She gets two forms with path switch mechanics despite not being the main character. She cameos in almost every single version trailer, and Danhong only cameos in 6 out of the 9 that March appears in, and this slideshow is only covering the original form. Her basic is basic, it's identical to most other basics and is used mostly for skill points. Her skill gives a shield, it scales off her defense. Increases the aggro multiplier of the shielded character by 500% while active. This is a pretty big shield overall, but it's single target. Her A2 gives a cleanse on the target of the skill, and her A4 extends the duration to 3 turns. Her ult hits all enemies and has a 50% base chance to freeze. Her A6 increases it to 65% base chance. With A6, about 92% effect hit rate is needed to guarantee freeze on enemies with 30% effect res. Oh yeah, it also costs 120 energy, and I guess it does a little bit of damage, but no one cares. Her talent gives her counters that trigger whenever shielded allies hit, up to 2 times per turn. It works for any shield, not just her own shields. It does tiny damage, toughness, and also generates 10 energy. It also counts as follow-up attacks. Her technique attacks the enemy, then has 100% base chance to freeze a random enemy. This one only needs 42% effect hit rate to guarantee freeze. Her A2 gives the cleanse on shield as stated earlier, A4 extends duration of shield to 3 turns, her A6 raises all base chance to freeze to 65%. She also gets 22.4% ice damage bonus, 20% defense, and 10% effect res for minor traces. Her E1 regenerates 6 energy for each enemy frozen by ult. Her E2 gives a small shield to the lowest health ally when entering combat. Her E3 gives her ult plus 2 trace levels and her basic plus 1. Her E4 gives her counters 30% defense scaling and also gives her 1 extra trigger. Her E5 gives skill and talent plus 2 trace levels, and her E6 gives small continuous healing to allies with her skill shield. Overall, she's mid at best. She's great in Remembrance Run back in Simulated Universe though. Also, CN March is infinitely less annoying than EN March. You can't change my mind.